Have you ever heard the story of one of the very first black astronauts? Ronald Mcnair was born October 21st, 1950 in Lake City, South Carolina. He was the second of three children to Charles Mcnair, a mechanic, and Pearl Mcnair, a teacher. Ronald Mcnair showed at an early age an aptitude for technical matters, and he would receive his bachelor's degree in physics from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical University. And later, he would receive his doctorate in physics from MIT. At this point, McNair was recognized in the field of chemicals and high-pressure lasers. He went on to work for Hughes Research Laboratories in California, where he focused on the development of lasers for isotope separation and conducted research in electro-optic modulation for space satellite communications. While working there, McNair learned that NASA was looking for scientists to join their shuttle program. Out of 11,000 applicants, McNair was one of 35 selected as a mission payload astronaut by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. McNair, along with Guion Buford Jr. and Frederick Gregory, were one of the first African Americans selected as astronauts. His first space flight was STS-41B, a mission on the Space Shuttle Challenger from February 3rd to February 11th of 1984. During that mission, McNair operated a shuttle's robotic arm to move a platform in which astronauts could stand on. This method of placing an astronaut on a specific position using a robotic arm was used in subsequent missions to repair satellites and assemble the International Space Station. McNair would also later be assigned to STS-51L, the mission also on the Space Shuttle Challenger in January of 1985. The primary goal of this mission was to launch a second tracking and data relay satellite. McNair was tasked with controlling the Challenger's robotic arm to release and retrieve a satellite to observe Halley's Comet. This mission would draw a huge amount of media attention because of its selection of a public school teacher by the name of Christina McAfee as a civilian payload specialist. After multiple delays, the Challenger launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, shortly after noon, January 28, 1986. 73 seconds later, on live television, the shuttle would explode around 46,000 feet, unaliving all 7 crew members. A presidential commission determined that the explosion was caused by the failure of a rubber O-ring seal around the Challenger's solid rocket booster, allowing hot gases to leak into the hydrogen fuel tank. Ronald Irvin McNair was just 35 years old.